But how to do Buddhism. Buddhism is not something to believe in, it's something to do. It's a skill set. And through repetitious training of skills, we create new habits and new ways of thinking. New ways of acting ingrains new thinking, and new thinking reinforces the new way of acting. So it's cyclical in the sense of every time I act skillfully, it reinforces the thinking to create that intention to do so. And every time I think of acting skillfully and do, so it's all constantly reinforcing. I personally don't believe we eradicate harmful conditioning. I believe we put it into a dormant state for the most part. It weakens, but what weakens is our attachment to it or our triggering of it in our neural passageway. Every time I do something healthy and skillful and think something healthy and skillful, I'm creating a new neural passageway that will be triggered before the old unhealthy way of thinking. That's not to say and the reason this is my perspective, that we never get rid of harmful conditioning, we just weaken our habitual reactivity to act it out, is because we can be doing well with an issue for a long time and suddenly in the blink of an eye we're acting out worse than we ever did. It's because it's still there. And if we're not, again, diligent in the small gestures, not diligent in the step-by-step footwork, we're going to fall into ignorance and not be mindful of where that ignorance takes us. So when we're ignorant, it's very hard. That's the practice. To be in ignorance, realize that we're not being healthy. Realize we're in ignorance while we're within ignorance, and then do something about it. So maybe I'm going to tie it back in. That's what's ongoing. The ability to now observe our mind and see that it's attached to ignorance. It's firing on ignorance cylinders. Another way to put it, and I think this is Dogen, a very old Japanese master, that said enlightenment begins in delusion. So the purpose of that statement is that we will never be rid of harmful thinking, delusional thinking. We will have the ability to be aware within it, and that awareness within it is what gives us the ability to redirect our mind out of it. So again, that's what's the ongoing part of practice. But it takes effort. It takes diligence of being vigilant